It all started with this idea and this question, why do we vote on Tuesday? And we all knew that nobody talked about it. And we figured that as long as we got one person talking about it, one elected official, one presidential candidate, one United States senator, one congressperson from anywhere, we could use that as leverage to talk to somebody else. So that's what we did. And as I showed in the presentation today, the first person that we talked to was Arlen Specter at Drexel University in Philadelphia. And we drove across the country basically 2 or 3 different times, and we're able to, by saying that so-and-so talked to us and then so-and-so talked to us, whether it was first with the members of Congress and then with the presidential candidates, one led to the other, and then by the end, nobody wanted to be left out. So even Hillary Clinton sent us a direct-to-camera testimonial that she shot. If you compare her clothes, it must have been either right before or after the presidential debate, the Democratic presidential debate in Las Vegas.
So what is the impact, in your opinion, then, and how did you distribute these videos, and what would you say the impact of the videos have been?
The impact was that the impact was that our goal, which was to make election reform an issue that elected officials and politicians could not afford to avoid because of the publicity surrounding the buzz of our videos and what we were trying to do, is that they couldn't avoid it. And that's what happened. The fact of the matter is, there was no other nonprofit group, as far as I know, maybe the One Campaign, I'm not positive, that got every presidential candidate on record talking about their specific issue, including the 2 eventual nominees, John McCain and Barack Obama. And I think that the impact was that today the President of the United States of America is on record talking about what he thinks we need to do with the state of the voting system in America, what election reforms we need. There's not an election reform section on the White House website. There's not an election reform dossier that you can find by looking at the White House online. But if you go to whytuesday.org and you look at this video, the President of the United States of America, the then Senator from the state of Illinois, tells you his entire plan for what he thinks we need to do to fix voter participation in America.
Great. And what's the next step for you guys?
I think we keep doing what we're doing. We keep our ear to the ground. Right now, it's not a campaign season, so we can't really hold people's feet to the fire in the same way by going out and tracking them down because they're not out on the campaign trail. But we can show up at events, we can talk to people, and we make sure we monitor potential election reform legislation, what people are talking about. We don't have any particular position about what bills we'd like to see passed or anything of that nature, but we just want to make sure people are talking about it, and that's exactly why we had the video blog and exactly why we do what we do.